Now we're going to make a giraffe, and we're going to do it in 7 minutes. So you should have a square piece of paper, which you've folded and cut off the end, or ripped off the end to make a square. What you want to do is fold it on the diagonal and crease it, so that you have a nice crease line going from one corner to the opposite corner. Then take the two corners that don't have the crease running through them, and you're going to fold them into the center so that the edge of the paper meets up with the center crease line that you've made. And then crease it down. And we'll do that with both sides. Okay, so you should have the two sides of the paper coming to meet each other at the center. And then take the whole shape and fold it in half. And you want the flaps to be on the inside of the fold. So now you have an irregular triangle with a long skinny end, and that's the end that's going to be the giraffe's neck and head. So we'll work with that end first. Take the whole corner and fold it towards you. And the fold should start about 1 inch from the bottom of the page, and keep the folded edge going as vertical as you can here. We don't want it to go too horizontal. We want it to stay pretty vertical so that our giraffe isn't bending too far backwards. And then along the same crease line, fold it backwards. We're just trying to make a really good crease line right here to make it easier to do our next fold. Okay, so you should have a crease line right along this long skinny edge of the triangle. And then this back end is going to be the tail, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But what we're going to do now is called a hood fold. And the theory behind the hood fold is that we're going to, right now this whole edge is creased the same direction. What we're going to end up with is this back end is going to stay creased this direction, and the front end, instead of being creased down like it is now, it's going to be creased the opposite direction. It's going to be creased up. So I'll show you what I mean. Open your triangle up loosely, and then take and try to, just from where the crease that we just made, from where that starts to the tip of your triangle, try to fold that crease inside out, while keeping this edge creased just the way it is right now. Okay? And if you have good crease lines right here, then it should fold pretty easily for you. So you're just going to try to press these two sides together, just like that, and make sure that the flaps stay inside your shape. And then press it down nice and firm. Okay, so again, what we did there was we had our triangle folded this direction, and we just flipped this front end so that the crease was going this direction, and then we closed the triangle like this, so that now you have part of the page going this way, the other part going up this way, and we'll crease it down. And we'll do the same exact fold for the head. It's called a hood fold again. So take the head and again fold it towards yourself and crease it. Fold it backwards and crease it. Again, we're just trying to make a good crease line here. Again, just like before, open your triangle lightly. And again, we're going to end up with this, the back end creased the same way it is now, but the front end is going to be creased the opposite direction. So to do that, just press it with one finger and your thumb and press it down just like this. And as you're doing that, take the edges and push them in towards each other. Okay? And then crease it just like that. So that will give you a nice head. So again, you're going to press this down while you're pressing your shape closed, just like that. Now, right now our giraffe has a pointy nose, and giraffes don't have pointy noses. So to make it blunt, we're going to open it up lightly again, and we're just going to press his nose down and under, just like that, and then press his head closed again. So now he has a nice blunt nose. So we've just taken the tip, we folded it down and under, and then we flattened his little head again. So that will give you his neck and his head. So those hood folds, what they do is it makes it possible for his body to be going this way, his neck to be going this way, and then his head to be going this way again. Now to do his tail, we're going to do what's called a pocket fold. So take the whole corner and fold it towards you. And just like we did before, we want to make a good crease line here. So fold it backwards and fold it forwards until we get a nice good crease line. Open your triangle lightly again. And we're going to do kind of an accordion type of thing. So take his tail and press down lightly. So we're going to press down on his tail, but then we're going to take the tip and pull it up. So press down, but then take the tip and try to pull it up, and then close your triangle again and crease it, press it down. So now you should have a little tail sticking out there. So you can see how the accordion is kind of going down and then back out again. So again, push his tail in, but then pull the tip up, and then crease it down. Now to make him have some legs, what we're going to do is we're going to tear a square out right here so that he ends up with 4 legs. So we'll tear up, and you just want to tear about as tall as you think his legs would be, and then tear across, and then tear down, just like that. So you've torn a nice square out right here. And that will give him his 2 legs. So that is how you are going to make your giraffe. You'll see he has a long neck, a head, a tail, and 4 legs there. So then you have a giraffe.